What is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video.
Another season.
And on NFL Week 1 Beast Picks. Joining me is the reigning 48.
Kyle. Reigning 48. Frank has hooked me up with my own custom Kyle 8 jersey. I was not prepared to change out of my very nice Zubaz print. It's still summer. We're not fully football season yet, so I won't don the full football jersey yet, but thank you very much for the gift, sir.
No problem, man.
So,
all good for my co-host over here.
We are ready to roll for another season. Another season, and hopefully I can redeem myself after a horrid year last year.
Oh, we both did good.
You kicked my ass.
Yeah, but, you know, still pretty good. We did pull through good. And right now it's, I think... Overall, I think I got 2 seasons to 1 because you won the first season that we did, and then
I thought I won the second season.
No, you won the first.
God.
I'm pretty sure you won the first because I have the notes for it. But I know you won the first. You definitely won the first. I remember that.
Well, we get to touch on new ground this year.
We're still on Spotify.
Well, we are still on Spotify, but new grounds as in the fact that opening week. A Friday night game.
Oh, didn't they do that last year too?
Not a Friday, I don't think.
Packers and
Eagles. Was it?
Yeah, it was Friday. It was the Brazil game. So this is the second year.
I don't know. Oh, that's right. They weren't supposed to wear green.
Yeah, the green.
Right, well, that's right, because it took away from having 2 Monday nights, which honestly I think I like better.
Yep.
Even if you have to pay a little extra for that, I think I'd rather have a Friday night game than having to do 2 Mondays, because the 2 Mondays was hectic, although that is week 2. That is still week 2.
Yep.
Anything to make a buck for the NFL, right?
Basically. You know how they are these days. But anyways, so the first game that starts off is tomorrow. Dallas Cowboys versus the defending Super Bowl champion, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles are an 8.5-point favorite.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. The Cowboys got no defense. Because they give it to us.
I wouldn't say no defense. They don't have a front seven.
Yes.
Well, what might be their best front seven player is still injured, being DeMarvion Overshown. I mean, they still have very good secondary players, but I mean, that's got to be the biggest slap in the face if you're Micah Parsons. Hey, I'm not going to pay you, but then you go and pay Deron Bland how much money? $90 million? Like, you wouldn't pay the All-Pro, although maybe it's because of the medical issue. Just saying.
Yeah, he has a medical issue.
And it's more than a medical issue, my guy. It's a cervical spinal problem.
Yeah.
That's a big problem. Regardless, Dallas is Dallas. Dallas's best player on offense is going to match up against potentially one of Philly's best players on defense, and Cooper DeJean. Philly's got a new look defense, so it's not cut and dry. Philly lost a lot of pieces. I mean, I think it's Milton Williams is in Detroit, is in New England now. Josh Sweat is in Arizona. They cut Darius Slay. I think they cut Darius Slay and whoever the other corner was. So, like, there's a lot of pieces from that Super Bowl team gone.
But still,
I'm still taking Philly.
Yeah.
Dallas is a tire fire. Dallas is missing how many pieces? Dallas's best offensive players going up against one of Philly's top defensive players. Dallas has no running backs. One of the biggest issues.
Have that. I mean,
Javonte Williams as a rookie, sure. Javonte Williams now, nobody's scared of that.
No.
Would we have been scared about Jaden Blue? I personally wouldn't have, but
I'm not scared of Dak Prescott.
Listen, man, Dak is good. Dak isn't great.
I don't think he's a clutch quarterback, though.
Good, not great.
That's what I'm saying. He's a good quarterback, yeah.
But then again, the problem is I think Jalen Hurts could be the same. Jalen Hurts can pull out big wins, but he isn't always pulling out big wins. He's not, I hate saying this, but he's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Josh Allen.
Just beat him in the Super Bowl.
But did he or did Saquon?
Well, I mean,
did he or did the defense?
Statistically, I mean, Saquon didn't But of course, that was just him taking them out of the game too. Like the defense was focusing more on him than Hurts, probably. Too, you could argue that too.
And I'm not trying to shit on Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts, and no matter what anybody wants to tell me, is that clear second tier of quarterbacks in the league.
Would you say he's better than Lamar?
I was going to say they're the same.
Oh, I would say.
And I don't know if that's a slap in Jalen Hurts' face. I think that's actually a compliment.
I think Lamar is actually a step higher than Hurts because Hurts has got the tush push. But Lamar, I don't know. Lamar, I think, is a better
Hurts
thrower.
might have the tush push. I don't think I'd say that because the problem is, as much as he might look like the better thrower, he can't get it done in big moments. He struggles. He struggles when it comes down to having to throw. When he has a wide open moment and he has an open field, sure, he can make every throw in the book. When he knows he has to throw it, he's not. I'm going with Philly here. It's still the rivalry game. Give me 31-21. It's not going to be a blowout. They're going to cover the spread, but it's not going to be like Philly comes out and just shit cans them.
I got 31-16. I think the Eagles shit them.
Okay.
Jerry Jones, you gonna regret making that trade. Anyways, so then the Friday Brazil game, Kansas City Chiefs at the Chargers, but it's in Brazil.
So there's not truly a home team here.
But they're the designated.
The Chiefs are a 3.5-point favorite.
Yeah.
I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off right now.
What, do you think they're going to suck this year?
No, I don't necessarily want to say they're going to suck. But the last couple of years, they're an older team. They take a while to get the gears rolling. Travis Kelce's clearly older and getting past his prime. Plus, it seems like it's hurting Pat a little bit more. Every game he gets up and gets hit a little more. Oh, wait, what's that? They got rid of the guy who played left tackle for him last year. Oh, wait, what's that? They have 2 first- or second-year guys playing bookend for them. I don't care how good Rashee Rice is when he comes back. That defense is going to eventually get tired. I've seen it year after year. The Bills had the same problem. No matter what Pat does when he makes the brilliance happen, we know he's still going to do that for a couple moments a game. But if you can't stay on the field because you're getting hit, and your number one guy was Travis Kelce, he's not going to put up 1,000 yards anymore, you're in trouble. And you're going to start slow. You can attest to this, was the biggest Harbaugh doubter last year with the Chargers. And he clearly turned that team around.
Yeah,
they have
better.
They have good receiving weapons. I love Amari and Hampton. I still don't understand signing Najee Harris and then drafting Hampton. It's a huge hit that they did lose their all-pro left tackle, but they can slide last year's first-round pick Joe Alt over there if needed. I'm going to say the Chargers take it. Give me the Chargers 31, the Chiefs 17. The Chargers take it decisively.
I'm not ready to count the Chiefs out just yet as a team. I do like what Harbaugh has been doing, but I do think KC gets it here. I think it will be a close game, but I think the Chiefs do win the game. I just think right now I'm just not gonna count the Chiefs out until I start seeing it, because every time we think they're down, they come back, they do their thing, and I just can't wrap my head around this until it happens to the Chiefs where they start falling down. So I'm going to say the Chiefs win. I'm going to say it as a 34-31 victory. I think it actually goes to overtime, and they win in overtime. KC with the win.
Okay.
All right, so we got the Sunday game here, the first one. This is the Miami Dolphins at the Indianapolis Colts.
In a who gives a fuck battle. The Colts are a 1.5-point favorite.
Yeah, and
on a real note,
CBS.
I didn't realize how many defensive additions the Colts did make this past year. The Colts actually went out and signed 2 or 3 former very good corners.
And they got Daniel Jones as starter.
I mean, that's not going to help anybody, but we've seen Daniel Jones flash brilliance.
I think Daniel Jones is actually a good quarterback.
We've seen him flash brilliance, but he is...
I just think he needs to be in the right system, and that's why I think a lot of people were questioning why he was a starter over Richard. I'm going to say this right now because nobody's covering this about Richard. The reason why Richard is not the starter is because the moment he tapped out in that game last year.
What did he do the play before it?
I know, but he tapped out though.
Yeah, well,
he tapped out. Like you can't, like you lose the team that way.
Well, dude, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I understand his being exhausted, and if the team can't fucking understand if he chased that guy down, then you have no fucking pity on your quarterback because half these quarterbacks in the league ain't gonna do that.
I know,
you want to talk about losing, but you want to talk about losing the team. Half your quarterbacks aren't going to do that. You would have thought that they would have gone, okay, we got to give them respect for that, and they don't. So
yeah,
I still listen. I think the reset button needs to be hit on Anthony Richardson somewhere else.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing with Jones. Like I just think Jones was in a bad situation with the Giants. It's the same thing with Richard. Richard needs to go somewhere as a backup. Richardson, sorry, gets to be a backup somewhere again, and then gets a chance to be a starter somewhere else later on. That's what I think needs to happen to Richardson. Same thing that happened to Jones, pretty much. But yeah, I think Jones is going to do pretty good this year. I think new offense, new start. I think it will be a better fit for him. I think I got the Colts winning this game. I think it's going to be.
Well, the Colts are a 1.5 point favorite if it wasn't said.
Well, yeah, I know, but like.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know if. Well, I mean, last year the Dolphins were predicted to go to the playoffs. So.
Exactly, and they're probably. I think they're predicted this year.
No,
right?
they're not.
They're not.
No, the Dolphins have fallen from grace.
Okay. Well.
The Dolphins have what might be the historical worst secondary in the league.
Okay.
They caught all three starters from last year.
They got two in
secondary.
Yeah, the secondary. Yeah.
Their secondary. Josh Allen might throw for 700 yards against them.
Well, I'll be happy about that.
But he might actually do that against them. Like they currently are starting an undrafted free agent from last year, Rasul Douglas, and a 5th round pick from this year.
So they gotta hope that 5th round pick actually goes above than what they thought he would.
And they gotta hope the undrafted can do something. The undrafted didn't really play last year either. You know what the undrafted's name is?
No.
Storm Duck.
Storm Duck. Just for that alone, he should be good.
Storm Duck.
Just for that, he should just be good. But yeah, I got the Colts winning. I'm gonna give me 27-14. Colts.
I think the biggest thing to exploit here is Tyreek has lost the team.
No,
the team has put up with
he kind of lost everybody.
Yeah,
that's why he's not in Kansas City anymore.
But the team is done with Tyreek's bullshit after his outburst last year. Tua blatantly blasted him in camp. I am going to go with the Colts as well. I think Josh Downs has a huge game. You're going to run a slot receiver who is very, very slippery against a 5th round rookie who is not planning on starting. Downs for 2 touchdowns today. I'm going to say the Colts win this one 31-13.
Okay. I'll blow out as well. All right. The battle of the 1995 expansion teams over here.
You missed.
I missed. Sorry. Okay, never mind. We're going back. So the next game is the Pittsburgh Steelers at the New York Jets. 1:00 game. I believe this is on CBS.
I'm going to tell you one thing. First off, the Steelers are a 2.5 point favorite.
Like that.
If it weren't for the news today, I might have called the Jets an upset. But with the news today that just broke of Vera Tucker being out for the season with a torn pec muscle,
that sucks.
Well, so what edge does TJ Watt play? Primarily left.
Yeah.
Means he lines up over the right tackle. Their right tackle is a rookie. Vera Tucker was a right guard. So now not only are you expecting the right tackle to handle TJ Watt, but you're also expecting him to do it without having cadence with the guy to his left side now.
And you're going to have a sack field day.
TJ Watt is going for at least 2 sacks on Sunday. Aaron Rodgers gets his Jets revenge, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. A-Rod. Discount bubble check, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I hate him.
I love him. He's awesome.
The Steelers win 24-14.
What'd you say it was
24-14.
24-14. Okay, so here's the thing. Even without that, I think the Steelers were still going to win. And I've already called this a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to call it officially here on the Beast Picks right here, and that is that the Pittsburgh Steelers will win the AFC North. The Ravens will be a wild card team. Aaron Rodgers is going to redeem himself. It's his second year off the Achilles tendon. He's gonna come back and he's gonna be motivated. He's actually gonna be motivated for this because the Jets kind of just casted him off, but he's definitely gonna be motivated for this. He's gonna be motivated in the games, and he's gonna show that he is the man. He is the man of the AFC North now, and yeah, I got it right here.
I kind of want the action on other.
What?
I kind of want the action on other here.
What do you mean other?
To take any of the other 3 teams to win against you in this bet.
I'm telling you, the Steelers are going to win.
I want the action on other.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
And that's me as a Steelers fan. I want the action on other.
35-10. Aaron Rodgers throws at least 3 touchdown passes in this game.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. So when we come back here next week and he throws 3 touchdown passes, what are you going to say?
I'm going to tell you right now, what the more likelihood is that there's multiple defensive touchdowns than there are that he throws 3 touchdowns.
He throws no interceptions in this game.
I'm also going to say that might be wrong. Dude, you were going against Sauce Gardner, who got to play against you in practice and is a very good corner. Aaron's too fucking egotistical. Aaron's going to try to pick on Sauce because he can, and he's going to throw at least a pick.
Steel curtain, man. I told you A-Rod's coming to a steel curtain near you, and he is going to...
You were right about that one.
He is going to make the Steelers the best team that they've been in a long time.
That's a fucking lie.
No. And he's going to get over the playoff hump because they're going to win at least 1 playoff game, I think. But anyways, yeah, I got the Steelers winning. Can't wait until we go come to the end of the season and we find how much I write about that one. But anyways, next we have the expansion 95 team matchup. We got the Carolina Panthers at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jaguars are a 3.5-point favorite.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Panthers sucked last year, so that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, this is really could go. I think this could go either way, honestly. But I'm just gonna take the Jags here because the Panthers are just. We don't know what we're getting out of the Panthers, and they don't really have a great team.
Nope.
And
Nope.
Jacksonville, they don't really have that much of a good team either. But I think their team's better than the Panthers, so I'm gonna say it is 21-14.
I think that the Panthers really started to throw together at the back end of last year. I think Bryce Young really started to prove that he is not a lost cause. They found a possible franchise running back with Chuba Hubbard. They went and made some defensive plays and then had a very strong defensive draft. Oh, wait. They started to score last year with a kid named Jalen Coker and nobody else, and then they went and used a first-round pick on a very, very strong wide receiver. The tight end who they had, who started to look really good, and Jatavion Sanders, who Kansas City tried to murder. Add that to a list of why KC players should be arrested. Attempted murder on the field. Is back and healthy. I'm taking the Panthers, and it's not close. I think the Panthers have a shot at being a fringe playoff team this year.
Really?
Yes, I am actually very high on Carolina this year. I like Jatavion Sanders. I like Ted McMillan. I actually traded in my other dynasty league for Bryce Young. It's a 2-quarterback league, so it was very high value to get him.
I mean, I still have Bryce still.
You do. I was going to offer you for him, but I knew you weren't going to trade him to me, so I didn't even fucking make an attempt. Yeah. I'm going to go Carolina 28, Jacksonville 7.
Oh, wow. We'll see how that comes true. But yeah, in terms of Bryce Young, I don't know what I'm going to do with him. If he ends up turning out good, though, then I would have 3 good quarterbacks then. So
who else do you have?
I got A-Rod, and then
A-Rod's retiring sooner than later.
This year he's not, though.
No, but we're talking for
Washington.
The future. Jaden Daniels is your quarterback.
Yeah, and next we have the Arizona Cardinals at the New Orleans Saints.
The Cardinals are a 6.5-point favorite.
Yeah, the Saints suck.
Do you want my bold prediction?
What? You think the Saints are going to do good?
No.
Okay, good.
Anybody who has a survivor pool, this is my lock of the week.
Like the Cardinals.
Because usually in a survivor pool you can't play that team again.
Okay.
I would absolutely take this. I don't see a way Arizona fumbles the bag. I I think the Saints are very, very bad.
Yeah, they need a lot of help.
But I also think the Cardinals... Okay, come back to me at the end of the year when the Cardinals win the NFC West. I actually think that's the thing. I've got the Cardinals winning the West.
Over the Niners.
And the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I think the Rams regress. I think the Niners regress. I think it's between the Seahawks and the Cardinals, but I can see the Cardinals winning it.
All right.
But I'm going to go with the Cardinals here. Give me 38-3. I'm calling possibly biggest blowout of the week.
I mean, I got the Cardinals winning easily. Saints suck. I don't think the Cardinals are going to be that good of a team, but they're definitely going to be better than this team. I give me 31-7. All right, next we have the New York Giants at the Washington Redskins Commanders.
Commanders are a 6.5 point favorite.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to just have the Commanders win because I don't know what I'm getting in the Giants. So, yeah.
So I want to make one comment. I feel very bad for Brian Dable. I think
he's got a shitty team. Well, yeah,
no,
the media.
I don't. I think the Giants actually had a very good offseason. In the first 8 weeks of the season, the Giants have a death row schedule. The Giants have a very tough schedule to start the year. This doesn't help it. I think Washington... I'm going to make a weird prediction here. Washington wins 27-21. It's a close game.
Okay.
Like, New York has glimpses of looking good.
I'm going to say the Skins get it done. I'm going to say it is... I'm going to say 21-13. I'm going to have the Commanders win the game, but in a close touchdown.
You know what's funny? Yours actually allows Washington to win in Vegas. Mine does not. Mine would have the Giants winning by half a point.
Yep. There you go, Vegas. There's my help for the day for you.
Oh, yours would not help.
Oh, it wouldn't help.
Mine would help.
It would help the people that...
Yours would help anybody who's taking Washington.
Yeah.
Mine would hurt anybody taking Washington.
Yeah. So there you go, people. If you're betting, bet with me. All right, so I did it once. Anyways, division rivals. We got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Cleveland Browns.
The Bengals are a 5.5 point favorite.
Oh, they're looking at Burrow here. Well, I'm going for the upset here. I got Cleveland winning this game. Joe Flacco wins it. I'm going to say it is 31-27. Close game. Browns win because of Joe Flacco.
So, I'm not going to go that bold, but I'm not saying you're insane. And it's not the Flacco aspect. It's not the Flacco aspect. It's the fact that the Browns still have one of the best pass rushers in football. And the Bengals still have one of the worst lines in football. Joe Burrow is going to get hit a lot in the fucking face.
Well, they got a pretty good front for
Who?
the Browns.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's going to get hit a lot. I'm going to say the Bengals eke it out. Give me 27-24. It's a close one. They do not cover the spread.
All right. Okay, next we have the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New England Patriots.
So this one is weird, because last year we would have laughed at this contest.
Tom Brady going to be in the booth?
Probably. Might be considered a conflict of interest, but the Pats are a 2.5 point favorite. Before we get into any of this, I will tell you, I did like the offseason the Raiders had.
Yeah, I mean, Pete Carroll I think is a good addition.
Well, Pete Carroll, you gave Pete Carroll a very strong running back.
He got his quarterback.
He got a quarterback in Geno Smith
that he
worked with in Seattle.
And seen him as a starter, because before that, nobody thought he was a starter.
He rebuilt the defense around what he wanted. Are they going to be a playoff team? Probably not. Are they going to be
I think they'd be close.
Are they going to be around the wild card? Absolutely.
I'd say they'd be close.
Are they going to beat the Patriots? No. I think the Patriots are going to be the team that comes in second in this division this year. I have a ton of faith in Drake May. That defense is rebuilt very strongly.
I think that's more of a technicality, though.
I don't.
Because the Dolphins and the Jets are...
I have a ton of faith in the Jets. I really do think the Jets are a good team. I think Justin Fields is a good part there. I think Aaron Glenn is a good fit. But I'm going to say the Patriots actually fucking put the metal down this week. And I'm going to say the Patriots win it 35-23.
I think the Patriots do win, but I think it's a close game. I'm going to say it's 23-20. Patriots win.
I'm going to say Drake May has a fucking day. But I'm also going to say 2 touchdowns for Ashton Genty.
All right, now the first 4:05 game of the year, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Seattle Seahawks.
The Niners are the 2.5-point favorite.
Because of Purdy?
I don't fucking know why. Because
of Purdy.
Even if Purdy is the reason, who's he fucking throwing to?
Well, I mean, they lost all their guys, and then...
yeah, they got rid of half their defense. Debo's in Washington. Brandon Ayuk's recovering from an ACL. Their rookie from last year, Jacob Cowing, also on the IR. One of the rookies from this year on the IR. They are starting Marquez Valdes-Scantling, who they picked up off the scrap heap.
Yeah, well, he was good. He was good once when he was here, but he hasn't been that good since.
He was good for 2 games in New Orleans last year.
That's what I was saying. He hasn't been really that good since the Packers.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I think he only started 2 games in New Orleans, and he was red hot in those 2 games.
Yeah, and that was it. But like he hasn't been a consistently good player since the Packers when he was with Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
that's the other one.
He was with the Bills for a little bit.
He didn't
do that much.
I'm saying Jannard Robinson is there, and he's suspended for 4 games.
Yeah.
Seattle, on the other hand, and I think the reason Seattle's not favored is because there's a huge question mark with Sam Darnold as a new quarterback. However, they have a whole bunch of new talent. They're turning the keys over to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Cooper Kupp is there. And they have a 5th-round rookie who's a wiry, rangy little fuck named Torrey Horton, who, if you would have gone back a year and a half, Torrey Horton would have been a 1st-round pick.
Things change.
No, an injury changed.
Well, yeah.
Brother tore his knee up, missed majority of the year at Colorado State,
how the NFL is.
And it's
NFL and college
Colorado State, so it's not like he played at a big name school. Torrey Horton could be the steal of the draft for Seattle. I'm going with Seattle and the upset, if we can even call it that, at 2.5 points.
Well, it's a division game anyway, so you never know what's going on with divisions.
I'm saying Seattle wins at 31-17.
I'm going to go with Seattle, too, to win this game because it's at home, and I just really don't know where the 49ers are at right now. And
the hospital?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, in terms of as a team right now.
The hospital.
Question mark. It's a question mark. And, you know, it's a new beginning for Seattle, and you know,
it's a new day. Yes, it is.
It's a new day. Seattle, new coach, or well, not new coach, new quarterback, and you know, Sam Darnold didn't look good in the playoffs last year, but I think he'll still rebound in this new team. So I got him 23-14.
So I don't want to make excuses for Sam Darnold, but you know what they say about people, right? You look towards having experience in things.
I think the biggest mistake for Sam Darnold was not winning, you know, the division last year. I mean, if they win the division, they're not playing.
But I don't think it's going to matter. The biggest thing there is, no matter what it is, your first game is you're still a first playoff game. You've never done it before. He was going to be shell-shocked no matter when he played, is what I'm saying. Look at Josh Allen's first playoff game.
Yeah,
it was what, Houston?
Yeah, but it was close, though.
Yeah, but it didn't matter. It was the Houston team didn't belong at all. That Houston team had no reason to be there.
And also, I would argue that the referee screwed that game up, too.
Houston team didn't belong to be there, and Josh looked like a shell of himself.
that touchdown, like the fumble or whatever on the return or whatever that they should have called a touchdown.
I'm just saying, there's a big difference when you are a young quarterback. I say that because Darnold's almost 30, but you're young and it's your first playoff start. It's a huge thing, dude. There's a lot of nerves.
Yeah, I think it would have been different if it had been in Minnesota, though.
All I know is I'm going to make a bold prediction at the end of the show.
Oh, I guess Monday night game.
No. No, not actually about the Monday night game. It's just about the end of the season.
Okay. Next 4:05 game is the Tennessee Titans at the Denver Broncos.
The Broncos are an 8.5-point favorite.
Yeah, I could see that because the Titans, you don't know what you're getting with them right now. It's first overall pick. You don't know where it's going to be as a quarterback.
I did not personally like Cam Ward. I know there's a lot of people that are trying to...
It's like 50-50. It's kind of a mixed... It's a mixed bag.
There's a lot of people that are trying to force the agenda that he's the next Josh Allen, and I did not see that at all in the tape.
No.
Brother has a very sporadic arm, and it's not very forgiving.
I mean, if you go with a lot of analysis, not to go with Mel Kiper over here since he's had a lot of misses as well, but, Shedeur Sanders was the second or first quarterback rated in the draft.
I still personally thought Shedeur Sanders was higher than most that went.
Yeah.
And on tape, I thought Shedeur Sanders was better.
It's just ridiculous that he's a 5th-round pick and he's not even starting.
That's a whole nother situation that can get us banned from YouTube.
Well, yeah.
That's a whole nother situation that can get us banned from YouTube for what rabbit hole we could go down about why Shedeur Sanders isn't in the league. So we're not even going to touch on that.
Well, he's in the league.
Why he got pushed to the 3rd-string quarterback and a 5th-round pick. There's a lot of layers to that one. And the day we want to make a fucking...
NFL rant.
Not even an NFL rant, an NFL conspiracy theory tape. You fucking phoned me in and we're here.
But yeah, getting back to the game, I think the Broncos win. They're building something there. Sean Payton's building something there. Bo Nix. I don't know if they'll be a playoff team this year, but they're gonna be in the mix. I think they're gonna be in the mix. Maybe a wild card team again. But they're definitely gonna be in the mix. I would say. I think you're agreeing with that. But
I think that they might win the division.
Oh, you think that? Oh, even over the Chargers? You were saying the Chargers too.
I like the Chargers, but I think Denver is for fucking real. That defense is Orange Crush style good. And it's
I was giving more of a wild card team right now.
No, so the thing of it is if you think back to when Sean Payton was very good with New Orleans, what he did best wasn't necessarily having good receivers. It was utilizing his tight end, and it was utilizing a receiving back. And in the second round of this year, he got R.J. Harvey, receiving back, out of UCF. And then he went and signed Jacksonville's fuck-up of releasing Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
Wait, so you mean Denver, who was pretty good already and made the playoffs with a good defense and a basically scrap heap of fucking who cares, is now being given a lot of talent around Bo Nix? As long as Bo Nix doesn't hit that sophomore slump, which, wait a minute, brother's also almost 27, spent fucking 74 years in college. There's no sophomore slump coming for Bo Nix. He's too old for that shit. He's a seasoned veteran. I'm telling you, dude, Denver is gonna be very good.
I think they're gonna be good. I don't think they're gonna be that good, though.
I do. I had Denver going, I think, 12 wins this year.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, who do you got for the score?
I've got Denver absolutely fucking throttling them. I don't trust Tennessee. 38 to 7.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a garbage time 7.
Okay. For me, I got Denver winning. I'm gonna give them 34, and I'm gonna give it 10 for the Titans.
They kick a field goal first and then garbage time touchdown?
Probably. I just don't. The Titans right now. They're gonna be better than they were last year, but they're still gonna be a losing team. Because last year they had no quarterback.
The Titans
they gotta figure it out.
The Titans need to take this year to, excuse me, in all reality, look at the pieces they got in the mid-rounds. Alec Aomanor. That's a dude that you want to expose and get ready early. That's a kid who's 6'3" from Stanford, ran freakishly fast, ran good routes. Why did he fall? Well, he fucking played at Stanford. Who cares about Stanford? I did. I liked his tape. I don't know why he fell to the 5th round. Get him accustomed to Cam Ward. Also, why did they draft a goalie? It's a funny joke. The Carolina Hurricanes used to have a goalie named Cam Ward.
Yeah. All right.
Here we go.
425.
Here we go.
We got the
Houston Texans.
No. We got the Detroit Lions at my Green Bay Packers at historical Lambeau Field. What are they saying? The Lions are winning?
The Packers are a 2.5-point favorite.
Oh, wait, really?
It's because of the trade.
I
it's 100% because of the trade, because that's how Vegas works.
But
the line doesn't go by. The line doesn't go by who should win. The line goes by what way the money is going.
Yeah, but with the Lions on paper right now, still, even with the guy they still have like kind of a better team than us right now.
So here's the thing, and you know I've been a Lions rooter for a while, but
You're on that Campbell bandwagon.
I do. I like Dan Campbell a lot. I like that he bites knees. I like his defense. Here's the biggest fucking issue. It's a big if. If Micah Parsons plays.
I think they said he's pretty much going to play.
But dude, what is it?
I know,
L4, L5 cervical spinal issue? That is not something to fuck with.
Yeah.
But if he plays, one of the biggest things about Micah Parsons out of college was he was a plug and play. He could play D tackle, D end. He could play anywhere on the D line. Funny thing, Detroit just lost 2 guards and a center.
Yeah.
You don't think that they're going to line Parsons up on the interior and let him just fucking eat?
Oh, I know what they're going to do.
They're going to try that at least. If Parsons doesn't play, it's a whole other scenario. The thing that I told you, the biggest issue, no matter how good Parsons is, Nate Hobbs wasn't very good. You got ran out of fucking Las Vegas. If you couldn't caught it in Vegas, who was not very good in the past year, not great. But then again, Eric Stokes wasn't very good, and he also went to Vegas, so it was basically a free trade there. Keyshawn Nixon's okay. He's
Tricky Dicky.
Tricky Dicky's your slot corner or your nickel corner. That's your best case scenario, because you know who that means he's facing? He's got Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
So Amon-Ra's got your best corner. However, if he can get time, you've got new features in Detroit in Isaac Tisla. You have Jamison Williams, which you didn't see in the first game last year because he was suspended. You have a healthy both running backs.
With me, like, and besides just the defense, we got a really good, I think, offense. We got goal.
You have really good receivers.
Yeah, we got really good receivers.
You've told me many times you don't trust Jordan Love.
Yeah, well,
you need a quarterback to get the receivers the ball.
Yeah, well, I am hoping that Jordan Love will make strides and improve. From last year. But we do have Malik Willis, who I believe is a starting quarterback in this league somewhere.
Listen, just because Matthew Golden has the body of a Ferrari, if Jordan Love is out there with the engine of a Volkswagen, it doesn't mean Matthew Love's anymore a Ferrari.
I'm just saying, man. Like, I mean, we got a starting quarterback as a backup quarterback right now. Malik Willis, man, that guy. I'll tell you, at the end of this season, he's probably gonna be a starter somewhere. Like, that guy, like he's just fucking good every time he's come in off the bench or he's fucking started for us. When Love has been injured, he's played really good. Me, I got my Packers obviously winning.
Shit.
I'm gonna be obviously I'm gonna be biased because I'm a Packers fan, but I do believe that we can win this game. I do believe that we can win it this time. Like, our team is probably the best it's been since, Aaron Rodgers left right now. We're probably at the best, team we have right now since then. And I think we have a shot against the Lions. I'm going to say it's going to be a close one. I'm not going to say the Lions are going to get blown out here. I think it will be close. I'm going to give it I'm going to do 26-23. Packers.
I mean, I'm not going to go blowout either, and I'm going to say the same thing you just said. It is the closest that I think I could say it is. I think having a healthy Detroit team is really what's going to be the best case scenario, but I do think it's not going to help them having a brand new line put together. I'm going to say 24-21 Detroit. I'm going to say Dan Campbell outcoaches them. It's going to be a very, very close. I'm going to say Dan Campbell outcoaches them because he gets ballsy. We know he's going to go for it on fourths. It doesn't matter if it's week one. I'm going to go for it just solely based off that.
Just for that, the Packers really should, LaFleur really should consider doing it as well.
That's my only reason I'm going for it. This is going to be this might be game of the week.
Yeah, because I mean, if you remember last year, we could have won that game, but the second time, but Campbell went for it multiple times, and that really cost us. So yeah, that could definitely play a factor here. Anyways, the next 425 game is the last 425 game of the week. Houston Texans at the LA Rams.
The Rams are a 3.5-point favorite.
Okay. I'm going to go with Texans here. I'm going to go with the upset. I think the Texans are going to improve. I think C.J. Stroud is a really good quarterback, and I think they only can improve as seasons are going on. I think give me Texans. I don't know that much about what's going on with Stafford. I know there's been a lot of injury problems
He's
with him,
supposed to be healthy.
but he's getting up there, and how many more years does he have, right?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think you're wrong by calling it an upset, because I also think it's Houston.
Yeah, Houston, I'm going to give it 27-20. Texans.
I'm going to give it Houston 24-17. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think there's a lot of question marks on both teams right now.
But Texans are a much younger team right now. The Rams are older.
Who's the running back in Houston?
Well, yeah, but you got Stroud though too.
There's a lot of question marks on both teams. I'm gonna go Houston though for the sake of it. I have no faith in the Rams. You and I both didn't have faith in the Rams last year.
Yeah, we didn't think they were gonna win the playoff game, and they did that somehow.
On to Sunday night.
Here we go. This is your team. 8:20. It's the divisional round rematch in Buffalo this time. We got the Baltimore Ravens at the Buffalo Bills. Sunday Night Football.
The Bills are a 1.5-point favorite.
It's a pick'em.
Basically.
Doesn't surprise me. I mean, this is your team.
Lead us off.
Look, I know this is the MVP discussion always, but in the end, you got two good quarterbacks. You got two great teams, I think. But in the end, I do think the Bills still win here. Mainly, my main thing to why I think the Bills win is because it's in Buffalo. And I think the Bills, again, it's going to be a back and forth. It's going to be a shootout. But I just think the Bills, again, they're really good against the Ravens. I think they've only lost once to the Ravens under Allen. That team, they have better depth, I think, especially with their defense. If they contain Henry, like I said in our prediction in the playoff game, that they were probably going to win the game. And it's the same thing here. If you contain Henry and you force more of Lamar to try and win the game, the defense is good enough to be able to contain him enough for Josh Allen to do his thing. And that's what I got here. I'm going to say it's a shootout. It's going to be, I'm going to say 41-35 shootout game. Bills win in the end, stopping the Ravens. Defense stops Ravens at the end. And the game, then that's how the game ends, basically.
I'm going to say 31-27 Buffalo.
So it's close still.
Yeah. This game is a lot closer than I want it to be, and I hate having these games be 8 o'clock, because these are those games that get my heart rate up, and I don't even have to watch it.
That's why they do it.
However, the biggest thing to see is the biggest story of the year for me.
I mean, this could be a championship game.
I don't think it will.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to tell you right now, my biggest story of the year. Brother, Derrick Henry's 32 in January. everybody's go-to is 30 years old is the peak. He got away with it last year. Eventually, Father Time comes for everybody. Is this the year? And I think it is. I don't care how well he's handled his body. Adrian Peterson squoves an extra year out as well.
Adrian Peterson was freaking
he's phenomenal.
The
but
fact that he was
like,
able to last that long.
But that's what I'm saying. We're borderline in
Walter
territory
Payton.
we've never seen.
Walter Payton did it, but again, it's rare.
But Walter Payton did it before it was something where, like, the cutoff was a sure 30. Like,
well, yeah, but there was no social media back then. But still, even back then, it was it was rare because obviously the hits were much harder back then.
I'm telling you right now, I think that's the main factors if Derrick Henry is the guy or not. We have to see what the new look Ravens defense looks like too. Jair Alexander. I mean, Buffalo's somewhat new look as well. We'll see how that comes, but I'm going Buffalo. I think I said 31-27, 31-27.
Yeah,
so
31-27.
let's go to Monday night because I could harp on this all day, but I'm not going to.
Okay. So 8:15 Monday Night Football. We only got one Monday Night Football this year.
Yeah, there's two next week.
We have the Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears.
The Vikings are 1.5 point favorite.
Yeah, it's really a pick 'em here because we don't know what McCaff is going to be like as a quarterback. McCarthy, sorry. We don't know what McCarthy's going to be as a quarterback. He was injured all last year, and obviously Sam Darnold was the starter last year. But then Chicago, they made some strides last year, but again, looked terrible in a lot of decision making. It could go either way. I'm just going to say, I'm going to give it to the Vikings here. It's really a pick 'em. It could go either way. I'm going to say it's 17-14.
For the Vikings?
For the Vikings.
I'm going opposite.
Opposite?
You know I was very high last year on the Bears. I still was never sold at any point on the Vikings.
Despite them having a 14-2 record.
But that was with Darnold.
Darn.
Now you're giving me a complete unproven who I didn't like draft footage on, and J.J. McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy.
I don't think the Vikings are going to be good at all this year. I think it's going to be the best thing for the Packers is having this weakness in the division. I'm going
to compete against the Lions.
Yeah, I think the Bears will be good, but I don't think the Bears are ready for that step. The Bears we might be in the wild card picture come week 17, but I don't think it's going to be like the Bears are competing for the division. I'm giving it the Bears 27-17. Like it's going to be a complete opposite. Give me the Bears by quite a bit.
All right. What'd you say it was?
27-17.
Okay. All right, that is the end of all the matchups for week 1. Anything else? You said you had a bold prediction?
So in the AFC, I already said I don't trust the Ravens. It usually comes down to KC and Buffalo.
And, well, the Ravens are there.
But if it comes down to KC and Buffalo in the AFC Championship game this year, there's no way Buffalo loses. Do you know why?
Well, I hope if that does come down to that, I hope the Bills do
Do
win.
you know why, though?
Because you want to prevent the Chiefs from going to 4 straight Super
The
Bowls?
Bills are going to want to prevent it. You can't tell me that team's not going to put the city on their back. Yeah. This team embodies Buffalo.
That is if it's down to them.
I truthfully think it'll come down to that, and Buffalo's going to get
Didn't you say
over
the
hump.
Broncos were going to win the division?
The Chiefs the refs always find a way to fucking get the Chiefs in there.
So you think the Chiefs are going to not win the division, but
Absolutely.
win as a wild card?
Would it shock you for the NFL?
No.
Taylor Swift's in potential discussion to be the Super Bowl concert, Frank.
I got those Swifties.
I'm going to swiftly put my dick in a blender if I have to listen to that.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes, I mean, either one of them, 3, but, like I said, my surprise is going to be the Steelers. Because I think the Steelers are going to be in that mix. And I'm telling you right now, do not be shocked if the Steelers are in the AFC Championship game with Aaron Rodgers. And it means Aaron Rodgers versus Josh Allen.
No.
If that happens, what is your reaction going to be? Looking back at week 1 right now.
I'm going to take a toaster bath.
Your Steelers and your Bills in the AFC Championship game. But yeah, so that's your prediction is that. My prediction is that the Steelers will be the AFC North champions, and they will make a deep playoff run. Don't know if they'll get to the championship game, but they will win a playoff game. They will win at least one playoff game. Mike Tomlin will get his first playoff win in 8 years or whatever it's been since he's won a playoff game. And my other prediction is the Packers get back to the playoffs. Hopefully we get far in there, though. We need to win a playoff game as well.
I think that'll do it.
Yep, that's it. Here's Nicky Two Scoops.
Yeah, shout out to Nicky Two Scoops. I know summer's just about over, but it's always ice cream time, so as long as he's open, go hit him up. Shout out to Rebel Nomad Adventure Gear. Hit them up as well. Great guy, great for disc golfing, great for everyday lifestyle and some hiking. And shout out to Spread Those Wings Chicken Wing Podcast.
Yeah, make sure to check out the wings. You want the best wing reviews? This guy's got you covered.
You
right
want to see me die after eating 25 triple extra hot wings at the Wing Fest and winning?
You uploaded that too.
Yeah, it was up last night.
It's up for you guys to watch.
It hurt. I got cheated on it first.
Yep. So yeah, check that out, guys. And also look out after the Packers game is over. I will put my recap episode for the Packers. Hopefully it is a win. So look out for that as well. But yeah, that is it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku. He's Rainy48. We're out of here. Peace!